Welcome back
to the Cameron and Cole show. No?
We do need to. Right now, we kind of talked about it. Right now, the Cameron and Cole podcast is what we're going with because it's just easy. But eventually, we want to call it something.
Yeah, we'll call it something cool.
Yeah.
We don't know yet.
Should we tell them what we were thinking about?
Yeah.
So we can maybe get some feedback?
For sure, yeah. Let's hear your feedback on this.
For those who have followed us over the years, from the beginning, through our, cringy YouTube days.
Oh, it should start with that. It should be like, in the beginning.
Oh, dude, yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
There was a sled.
Yeah. We're thinking about calling the podcast A Time to Sled.
Yep.
Chris, thoughts? Podcast name, A Time to Sled. It starts up, welcome back to A Time to Sled. Or you're watching or listening to A Time to Sled with Cameron and Cole.
Yeah, it literally doesn't mean anything. Maybe.
Chris is, it's a hard maybe.
It's a hard maybe from Chris. We're not starting off well. Let us know in the comments what.
It's just one idea, though.
And if A is too much, it can just be Time to Sled.
Time to Sled with Cameron and Cole.
Yeah, it's Time to Sled. Let us know your thoughts.
It's time to sled. Yeah, it's time to sled, bitch. We always start it like that.
Yeah. This fucking stupid overplayed thing now.
Chris, if we do get a soundboard that has custom buttons and stuff, we have to add an air horn for no reason.
I feel like it's gonna turn people off.
The air horn?
Yeah, I think it's getting to the point of a dab now where it's cringy.
We're gonna be.
It's
if you keep watching this podcast, it's gonna turn into us dabbing every 5 seconds and air horns coming every 10. It's gonna be beautiful.
So be prepared for that.
Welcome back to Time to Sled. I'm just doing shit all the time. You keep chugging that, dude. You're fucking. Oh, you're only a quarter of the way done with that shit.
I can't drink shit with ice in it very good.
There's hardly ice in that.
It's not because shit. I don't like shit touching my
that
mouth.
Ice
my
is
face.
That ice is like the current state of our Arctic caps.
What?
Our Arctic caps? Did I say that right?
Yeah. It sounded like you said our dick caps. And I was like, what the fuck does that mean?
I don't understand.
What's a dick cap? It's like a little yarmulke.
Shut up, dude.
Right.
That train is just poorly timed, isn't it?
Yeah, no, he just really likes us, man.
It's the same guy. It's the same train. It's the same conductor.
It's going the same way. He circled around.
We just have a loop here.
It's like a NASCAR track for trains. How they test them.
Shut up.
So, dude, I don't know if you saw today. Were you about to talk about anything specific?
No.
Good, because fucking strap yourself in, friend.
All right.
All right, so today I woke up, right?
Okay.
I fucking wake up.
Okay.
Let me look this up, see where it's at right now. It's stock related.
God damn it, no one wants to hear about stocks.
Listen, I'm going to touch on it for a second. Tesla stock went up above $900 again today. It's at 9/11 after hours.
Cameron's got a huge boner for stocks, so he's talking to me like I fucking give a shit about it.
It's so good. Look, you know what? We can tag it in the video. People who care are going to see the video because we show up in searches.
Yeah.
We're fucking going to manipulate the system. Talk about Tesla for 30 seconds. Then we can say Tesla in the thing, and people are going to be like, they're going to fucking talk. We got to tune into that. And it's really going to be like, should we call our podcast
talking about dabs and fucking air horns and shit.
They're like, this is the most baity shit ever.
These financial ass people.
Yeah.
They're just going to tune in.
I wonder how many Tesla stocks he has. I have 2. Not even enough to care about.
2 and barely any knowledge to discuss it.
Yep. All I know is that the graph keeps going up, the number goes up, and I'm good. It's above what I bought it for, so I'm cool.
Congrats, dude.
Thanks, dude.
So what? How much are you at right now?
Well, I have 2 Tesla stocks. One I bought at $720, and the other I bought at $800 and something dollars. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But right now it's at 9/11, and that. I mean, last I checked today, I was up $240.
Fuck yeah.
So if I decided to sell it, but I don't want to.
You still make a profit.
If I could, I'd be like, sell it. And then instead of my money sitting in a bank account, it sat there instead.
Yeah.
Lucked out, and then I fucking made an extra $200 for no reason.
It's like putting a fucking, $5 bill in a slot machine and then getting $10 back, from winning. And then you're like, I'm going to quit now.
It's a little like that. But you can put
only because you're making a little bit of money. That's the only relation.
Yeah, but a lot of people just put their money. I have money in other stuff too. That's just safe shit. So it just goes up naturally over time. It's almost guaranteed. Yeah. So it's you make more than what your money would just do sitting in a bank account, basically.
Yeah.
That's what you do for retirement.
Have you been to a casino? I can't remember.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember if we've talked about casinos or not.
Yeah, my family took me to a casino on my 18th birthday.
Really?
Yeah, I won like $500. First trip.
God,
They were really worried about it too because they were like, "Don't fucking think that's gonna happen every time."
Oh, like they were like, "Fuck, we just gave
Yeah,
our
we fucked
18-year-old
up.
son a gambling addiction."
Yep.
Oh, that's crazy. Damn. I know you probably told me about that at some point, but I forgot.
And I've gone with grandparents from Rose Hill. I've gone with Ashley by myself, like by ourselves a couple times.
I went to the Vegas casinos with Wyatt. Never made money. And then the only other time I've been to a casino is with my grandparents, and I did that. I put a $5 bill in a fucking slot machine and won 30.
Oh, nice.
And then I cashed out.
Yeah.
That was like the first thing that I did too. So I just like hung out with them the rest of the hour. And just like with an extra 25.
That goes a lot. You either lose it that fast or you're like, okay, that fast. But yeah, I've gone. They were really worried that first time because they're like, shit.
That's funny.
He has an addiction probably.
Fucking Uncut Gems with that whole like Vegas gambling, like sports betting shit.
It doesn't make any sense to me.
Crazy. Could you imagine getting tied into that much shit?
Was I talking to you? Or I think I just when we were watching the Super Bowl, I think I was just at Ashley's parents' house and I looked it up. Like, I wonder how many people are betting on this right now, and it was like billions.
Wait, yeah, was it? I can't remember if you told me about it or if I saw it online, but somebody bet $200,000 or something like it. It was enough money that shifted everybody's bets because of how much money got pushed into the system. Yeah. Like it just literally shifted all the money forward because of how large of a bet it was.
Yeah, I Googled it like halfway through the game or something. God damn, I can't remember when. But I think I wanted to say it was like 11 billion?
Jesus.
Or 8 or something like that. It was like,
what?
That's how much is money in general through like, and that was legal.
It was
like
billion,
the legal
though?
bets, yeah. Just like over the course of like the world, like people betting on it.
Oh my God.
If that's fucking wrong, fuck you. I don't care.
Okay.
That's what I Googled. That's what my brain says I remember. But yeah, what your friend, I can't remember who is it, Blake, on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
He said that it's Blake, right?
It's Blake, yeah.
Okay, because it's one of those where it's like how we have profile pictures, but it's a guy and a girl, I think.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Fuck, man, I saw a tiny thumbnail. I'm sorry, Blake.
I don't know. But either way, Blake is like one of our truest fans.
Yeah, he
fucking love that guy.
He wants Sir Skates a lot to make an appearance.
Andy Sir Skates a lot.
Andy Sir Skates a lot.
I will. I swear to God, I'll fucking roll up in here in character the whole entire podcast.
If you haven't seen that video.
That sounds really fun, actually.
Yeah, we got to do it. If you haven't seen that video, I'm going to put that in the description probably.
We'll link it in the description.
Yeah, or I'll put it as the featured video at the end in the end card.
It's one of our definitely. It's one of our favorite videos that we made when we got on our YouTube kick.
That way, once you get to the end, you can just click that and we'll go right. And you'll be like, what the fuck are they talking about?
Yeah.
Cole is a character.
It was really nostalgic about like for the shit that we did, when we were younger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
same space and everything.
Yeah, it was. It was shot in all the same areas that we filmed all of our stupid YouTube videos when we were kids. Yeah.
So that was fun.
It was a good one.
We always talk about him getting into shit too.
Blake?
No, Sir Skates a lot.
Oh,
like other video versions of like what he remember like the scooters and shit.
Yeah, we need to do sequels for sure.
Kind of along that line. Cole and I have always had this character that we want to make shit with. We never know if it should be stupid videos, if it should be like actual short films, if it should be like
shit guy?
Shit guy.
God damn it.
So basically, it was one of those long times for me and Cole.
Your grandma's gonna be so pissed.
Why?
Because she doesn't want us talking about shit guy.
Grandma, we're gonna talk about shit guy. Strap yourself in, grandma. But it's basically it came from Cole being just in a robe. And it's like it's similar to like a werewolf situation.
I forgot that the original character was me. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, like originally we thought of it as you, but it could be anybody.
Yeah.
But just picture Cole for the sake of.
Preferably not me.
Look at the camera really quick. Picture that fucking face. But so it basically now look at me. I'm fucking like let's not talk to the cameras. Now I'm constantly talking to the cameras.
I know, dude.
I'm
You're
gonna
looking
stop.
right at it.
I'm gonna stop.
Okay.
It's basically, but it's weird explaining something to you
that I already know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What shit guy is Cole.
Not me, just a fucking character.
It's Cole in a white robe.
Not me anymore.
All right, so it's just a character then that looks like a Cole a lot, and he's in a robe. And whenever there's a full moon or a certain fucking something, usually I think we went off the basis of like a werewolf.
It's a full moon. Yeah.
He basically loses control, blacks out, and just runs and shits on everything. And it's like more shit than the volume of the human body, so it doesn't make any sense. But like, and it's always like it's always like a shot that we like think about that's like on something, and just like from the background in the distance, you just hear like a
yeah.
and it like gets like crescendos in or whatever, and it's just Cole like runs past the camera. It's not Cole, sorry, the guy that looks like Cole. And it is basically just like a robe that's been shit through, almost like like it's like just all brown or shades of brown, and it's like he obviously, and he'll just like come to somewhere like just like wake up in a place. So there's like different, you know, and just covered in shit, not knowing what like havoc he wreaked.
Yeah, but knowing that he did somehow wreak havoc, and it's just super sad for him.
Yeah, and then like so then there's different scenarios where he's like he forgets what time it is and forgets what day of the month it is and shit. So it's like he has these whole setups where he's like locking himself in the bathroom and shit, but he like always gets out.
Yeah.
And like just ends up like running through like birthday parties and shit.
Can I talk about the origin story, the original screenplay?
Yeah, go for it.
So, and we still have this. It's actually typed out in screenplay form, which I would love to shoot sometime or animate. If there's any really good animators out there, we'd love to do a little like animated short film.
We have a lot of shit that we would probably just rather somebody animate.
Yeah, than
put the time in to shoot.
Right. But okay, I'm gonna set the scene here. I'm gonna need you guys to follow along. Okay, this is called Billy's Halloween Surprise.
Oh my god, I forgot about this.
Now, opens up.
Oh, I forgot. It's gold. It's such a beautiful.
It opens up and it's very sad, somber music playing, and there's a little boy named Billy, and he's looking out the window of not the greatest house in the world. It's kind of a low income neighborhood. He's staring out on the street, and he sees all of his friends and all the other kids running out in the street, trick or treating, and they've all got Halloween costumes on and stuff. And he's just sitting there sad. And his mom comes in, and she sees him staring out the window, and she's just like, "Billy, I'm sorry we couldn't get you a Halloween costume this year. It's just, with your dad gone and my job not doing so well, it's just we can't afford it." He's like, "I know, Mom, I understand. It's okay." And he just. And he keeps looking out the window, and she.
I forget about it, and I remember now. It's like you're telling me for the first time.
It's so sad.
But I remember it. It sucks.
And she keeps staring at him as he's staring out the window. She looks sad, and then she kind of like looks up, and she's like, She gets an idea, so she goes into her room. And she takes off the sheet of her bed, and she grabs a pair of scissors, and she cuts some holes in it and all that stuff. And it's very basic, but it's what she can manage.
Yeah.
And it's the effort that counts.
Yeah. Like her kid's not gonna miss out on Halloween. Yeah, she found a way.
My kid will not miss out on Halloween.
Yeah.
I will make a way for him to go. And she comes back in the room, and she's like, "Billy, it's not much, but I've got a surprise for you." And he turns around, and it's the sheet, and she puts it on him, and he's got eye holes and these little ghosts, and even though it's not a lot, he's still so excited about it. And he's like, "Oh my God, Mom, does this mean I can go out and trick or treat?" And she's like, "Yeah, just be safe, be careful."
Sure does,
like,
bud.
Yeah, it sure does, bud. Like fucking he's just mad excited and shit. He grabs his little bucket. He opens the door. He runs out on the sidewalk. He turns around. And he like waves at his mom. He's like, "I love you, Mom." She's like, "I love you too, Billy. Have fun." And she closes the door. And as he's about to leave the sidewalk to go out onto the street to join his friends, you hear a faint. Billy stops, and his little sheet-covered head just turns and stares down the road. And then there's just this slow-motion shot of shit guy in a robe sprinting and just screaming right at Billy. Shit is just flying in the air behind him. Fucking.
I just picture it cutting back to the little boy, like him dropping his pail and shit, like slow motion. And it's like, and just you can't even see the expression because of the ghost.
I know, you just see his eyes.
That's the only thing you have to work with as a person to see what he's thinking is just his eyes in those little shadowed holes. Just be like,
what the fuck?
Because there's no mouth open, you don't see eyebrows.
And then it cuts back to the shot of him standing there, and the shit guy runs up grabs the sheet. As he's screaming, he just furiously starts wiping his ass with it, leaving the most visible, horrible stain on the sheet. And then he just, as he continues to scream, sprints off, and you hear the scream fade away, and Billy's just left standing there in his shit-stained sheet. He doesn't do anything. He just turns around and walks back into his house. And there's this shot of the outside of the house where he enters, shuts the door, and then you just hear his mom go, "What the fuck?" And then it just cuts to black, credits roll.
And then was it after the credits? It was supposed to be like, "This is why your dad."
I think that was discussed afterwards.
This is why your dad left, just like a muffled, from the upstairs.
So horrible. But yeah,
I forgot that's the origin.
The origin.
I'm sorry,
of Shit
laughing
Guy.
if you couldn't hear it because I was laughing through some of that. But.
Yeah, but we want to do it if anybody's out there that wants to fund that project, shoot us a DM. We'd love to take your money.
I got a facial today.
All right, no effort transition. I see. Yeah, how'd that go?
It was really good, dude.
I've never had one.
It's crazy because my wife is an esthetician, so she does like facials and waxing stuff. So every once in a while I get treated to a facial. They feel awesome because she like does like shoulder massage and shit.
You ever had a shit? You ever had a facial, Chris? Yeah.
So it's weird. It's because I don't know. I'm a bitch, I think, man. Because she goes
definitely are.
No.
With everything. Oh, my finger. Oh no! I fucking accidentally stepped through my deck and I cut my leg open.
First of all, I jumped and fell through my deck. We'll get on that.
Ow.
But no, it's kind of cool because God, there's people who just listen to this shit guy story and it's straight.
Yeah,
facial.
you know that. Yeah, I know. Just like, wait, what?
But she fucking goes and she got this fucking. It's called a hydrofacial and it like sucks all the shit out of your face. I've talked to you about this before.
Yeah. Well, we filmed it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she like sucks all the blackheads out of your nose. So like, and then she shows you that little vial of all your shit that she sucked out of your face at the end, so you can see like, look, this is how gross your face is. Like,
oh my god.
But it's crazy because your skin's so fucking smooth afterwards. But the part that sucks, which it's good for you, but sucks. And she says a lot of people don't have any problems, but I like wince at it. I tried really hard today not to. She goes in with like this tool and basically digs shit out of your face. So it just feels like I took this pen and I put it sideways and then just did this with a bunch of pressure until I felt like stopping. It just feels like somebody stabbing you in the face.
How the fuck do you get tattoos, dude?
I'm gonna have you go in there. I'm gonna have Ashley do this to you and see if you're just like, huh, I didn't know. There was nothing. I fell asleep.
Is that what I sound like?
Yeah. But she's, she tells me people fall asleep during that shit. I'm like, fuck those people. Those people aren't human. But yeah, I got a facial today. That's all. Just so you know.
Nice. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
You said you were wanting to get more tattoos, right?
Yeah, totally. I'm gonna get a fucking bunch of tattoos.
Nice.
It's hard.
Yeah, inexpensive, like we talked about. It's
it's just since I'm all about like trying to like, I get stoked about like making some money on a couple stocks I have. It's hard to think like, oh, I made this much money, but like, it would cost more than that for me to get one of the tattoos I want. So it's like, all this like waiting and patience just to make this much money, and then like just to. I very much don't like buying shit for myself or spending money on myself.
No, I understand the patience thing. Like now that I've like got a couple of tattoos that I know I want to for sure get, which I for the longest time was not against it, but had no interest in ever getting a tattoo. Mm-hmm. Now that I know like for sure what I want, like I want to get it soon. Yeah. Like it's almost sucks to wait, for it. But
for sure.
But yeah.
Problem is I need to actually look. I'm sure once I looked and decided this is for sure what I want, I'd be like way more stoked and be like, yeah, I gotta figure out how to make it work.
Yeah.
Like, I could get a tattoo. I'd just rather not take any money out of my savings account. Or whatever to do it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no, I definitely do want some more. When do you think you're going to get yours again?
I don't know. It depends on whether or not, like, I decide I want to go back to New Orleans and get that one, or if, I want to do somebody local.
Yeah.
I still really like that idea that we discussed that I'm not sure if I want to do yet, so let's not talk about it. But, yeah. Still think that's cool. Maybe message them sometime. But yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Sweet. You got me looking like a fucking alcoholic over here, dude.
Man, I just don't.
You don't what? Is it the ice?
It's the cancer.
It's
Red Dye 40 for those of you who didn't watch the first one.
Cameron currently going through puberty on our podcast.
I guess that is funny if this one started and they
kid.
didn't watch the first one and they just start and you have an empty glass. And then there's a bottle here.
They're like, shit.
Like
I
either
can see who has the
or
issues.
I look bad because you just didn't get one.
No, I wouldn't have a glass if I didn't get one. Or that'd be shitty if I just brought one anyways.
Like to make it even.
Right.
Yep. Go.
I was gonna say probably have to wrap up soon. Getting there.
That's fine. Fuck it.
Chris gave us the signal that you thankfully didn't point out this time.
Yeah, because I noticed.
Oh my god! One thing that I did want to mention on the podcast is what you said when we were hanging out with Alec the other day.
What?
The whole like, oh god, I saved it. I put it in our. I've got a.
Oh, that's right. Some note we put in.
I've got a notepad that is just Cameron and I's quotes.
Like whenever we say a random funny thing, we're like, oh, let's keep that for later in case we like make a video or something and we can have like cool little funny dialogue in it.
Cameron goes, dude, I want to go skinny dipping. And then I'm like, what? And then he just goes, in my shower.
So fucking stupid.
It's so dumb. It's so dumb.
But it was like...
That's the kind of shit I want to include in a comedy short, though,
yeah.
sometimes. Just that dialogue itself is so fucking great.
Yeah, for sure. I love that shit. What are some other things in there if we got time? That you feel like saying out loud?
I got one that just says, hungry crippos. It's just some, like, Crip gang members. They're just super fucking hungry. Like,
it's the dumb shit that catches us off guard that we each say. We're like, oh, that's got to go in the note.
Yeah. So, and then, of course, we've got Brawl of the Lights.
Brawl of the Lights.
Brawl of the Lights. It's,
It's basically just mobs around street lights outside or any kind of light outside that they're having.
Like a fight night.
It's Brawl of the Lights.
Yeah, it's just a night of the week when all the mobs gather around street lights and just fucking fight.
Fuck yeah.
Anyways.
That's going to be on a t-shirt merch.
It's fucking pointless. It's pointless. What we're talking about is just so pointless.
Is it in your note, this tastes like the Holocaust or something?
Oh my god.
I don't know if that's on yours.
Familiar.
Ashley and I also have a note of shit that like we've either heard at Disney World or things that we've said randomly.
That sounds really...
And I can't remember if that's on ours or yours.
I don't know if that's on mine, but I just came across... I totally forgot about this. What's the time, Chris? How much time we got?
What are you sitting at? 23.
Okay, all right. Got time to talk about this. I totally forgot about this. So, like... I have these notes that basically says, I think it's a mental scenario we came up with where like you go to a salon and they're like, oh yeah, like it's like you're a first time customer there. And they're like, so what kind of style are you going for? And you're like, well, I really want like something like this. And it's just a photo of a white supremacist that's just bald with like Nazi shit all over themselves. And like the hairstylist is like, you just shave your head? Like, yeah, but like this guy. It's like
you're adamant that it needs to be like this guy.
It's the simplest hairstyle where all you got to do is be like, can you shave my head? But instead you bring a picture of a white supremacist.
I can't remember if that's...
I fucking love it. I love it.
I either brought this story up after we came up with that
skit is so funny.
Or that came up from what I'm about to say. But I went into a barbershop one time when I was younger with a picture of Eminem that I carried around in like my binder in school and shit a long time ago.
Dude, you're such an Eminem kid.
I know. And I dyed my hair at home and then I went there with the picture and was like, that sounds like some weird old little story shit that like you'd hear somebody else say, but like that was a real thing I did.
Yeah.
That sounds not real.
Yeah, it doesn't sound real at all.
And I was like, yeah, can you cut my hair like this? And he's like, so you want to look like Eminem? I was like, I mean, I guess if it ends up looking that way, I just, the style itself.
Oh my god!
And he was like, yeah.
Oh, that's so cringy.
I know.
Oh no.
I was like, no.
No, not necessarily exactly like him.
Just happens to be him. And I just happened to dye my hair 15 minutes ago. Can you fucking cut my hair?
By the way, you got an extra snare? Because I don't have any in my headphones.
Yeah. Do you have one of those ball necklaces that I can borrow?
Jesus Christ.
But,
that's funny though. I never heard that
yeah,
story.
So that's what it reminds me of.
Damn. We should make a podcast just full of cringy middle school. Like,
Oh my god, yeah.
stories. Or not.
I'm cool to tell weird middle school stories. If anybody gives a shit about them.
They don't.
Yeah.
Anyways, on that note, probably got to wrap it up.
Yep.
But it's been another great podcast.
Please do all the things. Subscribe, comment, like the video. Comment and just let us know, because like I sat here for 15 minutes. Like I guess I could talk about these things, and then like just give us some things that you want to hear us talk about. If you're interested about us or like
topics, yeah.
about like I'll just talk about current shit or like talk
For
about
sure.
you know
Absolutely.
taxes.
No, not taxes or stocks. No one wants to hear about that shit.
Nobody.
All right, guys. Appreciate you watching and listening. Until next time, hasta halado.
Is that your stupid fucking ice cream joke?
Yeah,